if the kids are going crazy, that means it's time for them to get active. That means it's time for you to help them get active. They just need a little more structured exercise. They don't play like they used to. So let me give you another structured workout that you can do with this. We're gonna call this one Hit the Deck. And when you do Hit the Deck, it's fun, it looks novel, and they're gonna love it. But you gotta be on your A game, and you're gonna have to do some prepping for it. And so your warm up today is you're gonna review and practice the movements. I wanna kind of show you how you would do that. Let's go over the movements first. Let me take that from you. This is my wife, Lindsay. Hello. Okay, the first movement is you gotta do some squats, right? So here's how we're gonna teach the squat. We're just gonna tell the kids to stand with their toes out, their knees out. Don't get super more descriptive than that. And then just tell them, sit on your calves. Yeah, we want to establish that really deep, low squat. At GPP, we believe that movement...
Don't listen to my 40-year-old knees.
I don't listen to those. Yeah. We believe that movement begets better and more movements. And so we're not going to beat them up over their bad form on this because they're all going to have it. And you're going to tell them to sit down on their heels. Sit down on your calves. And that's a squat. Then we're going to show a burpee. This is where you can kill them and get them to either love you or hate you. And if you're gonna make them hate you, make them do a push-up. We don't do a push-up in our burpee, not for our kids, not ever. So our burpee looks like this. Snake your way down to the floor, put your chest on the floor. Good, snake your way back up. Jump in the sky with your hands above your head. Again, snake your way down to the floor, put your chest on the floor, jump in the sky with your hands above your head. Sit-ups, they know sit-ups, but let me show you a thing. Sometimes their little heads are heavier than their little bodies, and so they gotta throw those arms. And if they can't throw the arms, they can throw a leg. If they can't throw a leg, they can throw both legs. Yeah, that's enough exercise, I promise. And then lastly is that push-up. You gotta do a push-up. We snake our push-ups. Kids can't do a full push-up yet, and that's okay. But I can increase the full range of motion at the shoulder all the way down if I put that chest on the floor, right? So the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna start in the elevated position, right? So they come all the way to here, they're up in the plank, they put their knees down, they roll their hips down to their chest, and they just reverse it. They'll take to that like butter. Okay, now, back to me. I wanna show you how to do it. This is where it gets kind of fun. So you're gonna have to know what the suits are, right? Back in the olden days, we had a trainer named Garrett. He didn't memorize the suits, and so he wrote them on. I suggest you do that unless you're gonna memorize the suits. Memorize the suits. It's okay, you're gonna come back to this. There's only 4, you can do it, okay? Now, there's a couple of games you have to play here too. What you're gonna do as the mom, you're gonna do, our workout will be determined by that deck of cards. The fates know you, and they love you. The gods of working out know you, and they love you, and they want what's best for you. And so today, we're gonna have you shuffle the deck of cards. And when you do, you will know what your workout is, and you're gonna hand it to them, okay? That way it's not your fault. You didn't do it, okay? So they did that. They made the shuffle, and then they get to suffer accordingly. But when they hand them back to you, look at them. Here's what you're gonna see. Lots of clubs, lots of hearts. They're all gonna be in the same suits. Your job is to make sure that doesn't happen, because if you let that happen, they're gonna hate you. They're gonna hate me. They're gonna hate exercise and probably the world in general. We can't allow for that to happen. So what you're gonna do then is you're gonna take that deck of cards and you're gonna shuffle the hell out of them. Put them on the ground, let them mix them all up, have fun with it. It's okay. We don't have to take it as seriously with our kids as we do with you and I. When you and I do this, it's a novel looking workout, but it beats the hell out of you. So you keep that in mind, okay? Here's how it works. If you pull a club, you're gonna do squats. If you pull a heart, the kids, not you, the kids are gonna do push-ups. If you pull a diamond, the kids are gonna do sit-ups. And if you pull a spade, the beautiful, beautiful spades are burpees, okay? And how do I count them, Neil? Well, this is where you get to be a little creative about it. If you got older kids, they're doing them as numbered. That would be 10 squats, okay? The aces, on the other hand, those guys are 15 right? Look how Garrett wrote 15, right?
Or 1.
Really? All right. All right, look, here's the other deal. You're only doing this workout for 10 minutes. So for the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna pull cards. You're gonna see how far through that deck of cards you can get, right? At the end of this, we're gonna keep track of how many cards. You're gonna write that down somewhere cool. And then next time, we're gonna come back to these. We can repeat kid workouts a lot more. We're gonna come back to these faster, and they're gonna see if they can beat their 22 cards that they got last time. And they'll be super excited when they get 25, 26, 27, and we're all gonna celebrate because they got more fit. So as a review, you're pulling cards, you're doing them as numbered. Now, if they're little, let's not do 7 of those, let's do 4. Let's just take it in half, okay? And half of 7 would be 3.5. We're always just gonna round up. Cool? So you're gonna do cards as numbered. If you pull a joker, your joker is a run. You're gonna run or do jumping jacks or something kind of cardiovascular for, a minute. If they're older, maybe 2 minutes. You and I would do 2 minutes. And if it's a face card, it's 10. Every time you pull that, that's a 10 or 5 if they're little kids. And then of course, you know the aces are 15s. Or as Lindsay says, if they're little, they're doing 1s. Cool? Fun workout. You're gonna love this, and the kids will never forget it. But know this, it looks novel. This can be a butt kicker, so be a little careful with them. If you get them breathing too heavy, give them a break. Let them, but stay on the clock. Cool? 10 minutes is all I'm looking for. And it's 10 minutes of their best effort, okay? Any questions about that? Write to me. Lastly, we're doing about 10-ish minutes here. It won't take you 10 minutes. About 10-ish minutes here. That's just a standard. But then we gotta play. Remember that children need play. They've got to play, and this is where you get to really engage them. Not that this isn't gonna be really engaging, but why don't you just set something up? Play musical chairs. You forgot how tough musical chairs is. If you play that, like if you play full contact musical chairs, you're gonna get tired, and people get bloody, and that will be entertaining. It will create memories that are great memories, right? That are gonna last the rest of your life. Pull your camera out. You're gonna love that. Some people don't want to play musical chairs in their house because it breaks stuff. Cool, play musical lily pads. So this is where this one is, this is where this one is. So you're on the couch, you're on the chair, you're over here on the banister, next to the banister, make sure they're not, you get me, right? And then we all just run around. We're just trying to get the heart rate up and have a little fun. Cool? Write to me, let me know how this goes. Share this around, and most importantly, you do it too. You be the leader, you engage them. They need you right now. They don't have teachers to go to right now. So you're the teacher, go play with them and have fun. I can't wait to hear how this went.